I'm alive! Need to bring up that. Oh. Yes, thank you, Crunch. You went but ding right after I started my stream. Sending me Facebook messages.
Yep.
Who does he think he is?
Gone live.
I'm sorry?
I just got your gone live too.
Ah, that notification. Okay. Well, I've got the Whirligig of Doom going, so once that's up. Oh, hey, I've got some people joining already.
Really?
Yeah, I got KG backup or KG22 backup. I guess I'm just going. I think I've just referred to him as backup. So.
Ah.
See, I actually have people show up on my streams.
I know.
Maybe you need to play Space Engineers in VR.
Oh.
And have like a face cam, except like a body cam, so they can watch it you as like you punch yourself in the face with the welder.
No, I think still need to wait for the VR mod that's being worked on for Space Invaders to be completed before I could even attempt that.
Yeah. Well, still, one of my favorite things I've seen people do with VR is somebody was doing like one of the sports games.
Yeah.
And was doing it in their room and had the ceiling fan on and jumped and leapt straight up like doing tennis or something and just full fist remote everything straight up through the turning ceiling fan, so they just got the snot kicked out of them from that. And but they, because they jumped, they weren't able to pull their hand down fast enough.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh crap, ceiling fan, and then they punched the ceiling.
Yeah.
And it's like, you got into it. I mean, it was a tall dude. Probably a short ceiling. That's the only way I can see that actually make it. Ooh, yay, I might be loading in. Hey, I loaded in fast. I'm on a planet. Strong unknown signal detected. Yeah, in the video it looked like that hurt. Okay, live scene. Oh God, connection problem. Okay,
Nope,
no more connection problem.
It almost crashed.
Fuel low.
Yeah.
Fuel critical.
Hello, Diesel.
Hello.
Wonderful morning, Rap.
Yeah. We have no hydrogen though. Well, we do have hydrogen. We just we have to refill with tanks, don't we?
Yeah.
I don't have a tank on me.
Do we want to put like small hydrogen tanks on the central cargo container here?
Oh, we could.
Kind of give us our small local source of hydrogen and whatnot.
Well, we have a large tank up top.
Oh. Do we have an assembler?
This one does not have an assembler. This was, I mean, it was just loaded with what we needed to build this base. Probably need to turn the projector off. Okay, projector is off.
Okay.
But
Because I had no problem fighting that.
there's also over over $1,500 of steel plates in the probe body. Okay, everything's locked up. I'm probably crashing to my death because I hardly had any hydrogen. Daniel, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
What were you trying to do? Increase the length on this thing?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, you just got it by a spider.
Yeah, well, it just decided. You have the hydrogen and everything. I'm just gonna ram you into the ground because screw you. Where the hell am I?
I don't know. Did we remember to put a med bay on this thing?
I don't think so.
Then you could be on any one of the multiple space stations that are up there.
Yeah, and I could not be able to move at all because of becoming one with the frickin' gravity generator. Okay, there's a command chair right there. I wanted to walk past. Thank you. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm on the civil platform 9178.
Yeah, you'll find like 2 of those out there that I went and took for the asteroid resources that are underneath.
Yeah, the game's locked up again.
What is it? Shift F11? Sim speed keeps dropping right down to like 23.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm uploading information, but it's not getting much back. There, now I'm getting some info back from you.
Alright. Well, the fastest way home is going to be through our home, through the starbase. And if I die hitting the starbase...
You'll at least spawn there.
Yeah. Or in one of the ships there. And we're gonna need to spawn this thing anyway, because we're gonna need to pull resources back down. I guess I could work on trying to assemble something that would work in atmosphere and in space that we can use to transfer resources back and forth.
Okay, I can work on building a landing pad here.
Okay.
One of the things we're definitely going to need, though, is large steel tubes, superconductors, metal grids.
Yeah. Well, I'm planning on building.
Construction components, computer. Yeah, we need everything down here.
Yeah. I figured we would need a lot of everything. So, question: should this thing have?
There's a CSL or CLSL TT 420 freighter,
Yes.
less than or a little over 5 kilometers away from the ground base.
Yes.
Yeah, stuff's starting to spawn in here.
Yep.
So, what was your question?
For our first transport vehicle, do you think it should be wheeled or think it should hover?
If it's ground level, ground based, then wheeled to start with. Then we can do a kind of
Well, I was
hover.
thinking about, in essence, building just a sled.
Okay. I just heard something explode in the distance.
Okay, how do I get in this bad boy? There's the station. There's the ship I was working on building. There's the spontaneous twist that made no sense. Whoa, slow down. Alright. Do we have an item puller here? Yes, we do. Alright, I need... steel plates. Alright. Let's put a landing gear on it. Nine. Of course. Okay. Rudder. Okay.
I don't know how long we're gonna make this, but I may be
Inventory
landing
full.
spot.
You're breaking up.
I said I don't know how large you're making your ship, but I made the beginning landing platform 10 blocks wide.
Okay.
10 large blocks wide. And we're about to run out of steel plates.
Okay. This thing's not going to be particularly huge.
Particularly pretty? Is that
Huge. It's only going to be like two medium containers.
two medium cargo containers?
Yeah.
You're breaking up.
No, I'm not. You are.
On my end, you are. That's.
You're the one that's breaking up. Okay. Let's see. We want a connector.
Front or back? Or side, top, back? What side?
It's gonna be on the nose of the thing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna need a couple interior plates. Interior plates. Two. Okay. Throw a battery. Ooh, narrow passenger seat. Ooh, that's nice. We need what is let's do that. We need armored ions as well. Alright. What's that? Spheric. Atmospheric. Eight. Okay. That one needs to be pulled, fortunately.
Inventory full.
Eight. So I have forward. I'm gonna need up and down ions. So that's ions. Yes, stop it. Alright. What? Okay, I guess I need to have large steel tubes in my inventory to place one of those down. But I just need steel plates for that, but okay. Uh, 8.
Okay. These motors, construction components, the computers on the and some metal grid.
Alright, I'm almost done with this.
Inventory full.
Well, we don't need the programming blocks on here. Do we?
Not anymore. We need that one removed. That one removed. That one removed. That one. That one. So. Case to ion. Let's see. So, then get the welder out, see what I need. Get these things up and running. Okay. We're out of cobalt up here.
I just tear down metal grids.
Yeah.
That's all I've been doing. We have several cargo containers full of just metal grids.
Alright. Disassemble metal grids. Alright, let's pop the reinforced plates. And get some of that made. Okay. Production. I need gravity components. HSR. Fusion spheres. Railgun components. CAG. Where's the nearest unnecessary gravity generator?
Take one off a ship.
Yeah. They're not actually working the way the gravity components are just going off somewhere, you know?
Equipment somewhere only requires it. But at this point, I have.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Control panel.
There's a Raft-fit battleship not far from here now.
Yeah, that's the battle barge.
No, it's not a battleship. It's a base ship.
Yep. I just assumed you didn't know what you were talking about. Yay! Your little rotary antenna has ended up ignoring me, so yay. Okay. That's something. What's that? Hey Z, how's it going? Control panel. Generators. You want that? How do I get in this thing? Ah. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry, Fuzz. I don't speak Georgian. You'll have to speak English for me to understand what noise that's supposed to be. Alright, not that way. How the hell do I go downstairs in this monstrosity? No? That goes outside, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, that goes over here. That goes up to the bridge. You're having trouble building a mining drone, Z. Rule 1 is have drills on the front of it.
Rule 2 is gyros.
Yes. Even if it's a rover mining drone, those help. Frickin' A! Good God.
Yeah?
I can barely move in this ship you've made.
Which ship?
The big green carrier thing.
Oh.
Thank you. Okay. Let me move. Thank you.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
There we go. Hey, there's a youngest here. I've got 4 people watching my stream as I try and figure out how to get out of this maze disaster you have here. And the biggest problem is I don't know if I've actually gone anywhere or if I've just been rubber banded back.
Let's see. You're close to the rear airlocks.
I didn't even know this damn thing had rear airlocks.
Hey.
I was about to just go nuts and start grinding my way out, but I figured you wouldn't like that. Okay, come on. Okay, that wasn't high enough, I guess. Ah! Oh dear.
What?
Z is accusing Fuzz of smoking weed again.
Hey, it's legal in most states.
Okay, well, that's good enough.
Okay, I made a connection point there for you to
Okay.
be able to hook up.
Control. How close am I to the connection point?
You can go back quite a bit
Okay.
and up a little bit.
Oh, hey, there's a Casey.
I said a little bit.
Well, I only tapped the spacebar.
Yeah, you can keep going. A little more. Yeah, there you go.
Alright, what sort of junk do we need for our...
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I know we need construction components. Small steel tubes, large steel tubes, computers, motors.
Okay, we need... large steel tubes?
Yep.
Alright, we got a fair number of large steel tubes. We got 30 large steel tubes.
Okay.
Computers?
Yep, we need those two.
Interior plates, construction components.
Construction components we need. May need some interior plates, but I think we've currently got enough down here for what we've got building down
Okay.
here.
Steel plates.
Yeah, we need that.
Alright, well, this little buggy's full now.
I was able to build out the connection point for you to be able to dock in. So
Okay.
I also need 3 med components if we can find them.
If I have any, I'll carry them with me.
Okay. Because I installed a survival kit on this thing.
Alright, you said survival kit, that only needs 3.
Yeah.
Alright, I've got them on me personally.
Okay. I'll be right back. It's starting to get dark in here.
If I just hit... Okay, that's... Yeah, we're dialing the probe base. Alright. Okay. Control. Look at A. Why couldn't it move? Probably some latency issue.
Probably.
Well, shit.
I'm guessing that the gate closed.
I came through under the base upside down.
Under the base.
Yes, under the base. And when I did so, well, the ship is currently inside the ground, or not the ground, but the base structure.
Yeah, I see the nose cone.
No, that's the aft
section
end.
of it?
That ended up being the aft end. But when it did that, both cargo containers blew up.
Yeah. I'm guessing it dumped all the resources.
Maybe the build and repair grabbed them before they got destroyed.
That is small steel tubes. A couple large stills.
Well, I threw what I had in there.
So shall we take these blocks out, see if we can't drop that ship?
We can.
You want to go get in it?
If it crashes, it crashes.
Looks like it's loose. It's starting to flip over.
Yep.
Woohoo! Yeah, I just watched you somersault.
Yeah, I somersaulted on purpose. Ion. G. K. Groups. There we go. Hey.
Hey.
So, I guess we still have the resources that were in that back into this thing. In the connector.
Okay.
Uh. Yeah, okay. Couldn't quite make the jump.
Okay. Give me a sec. My hydrogen tank just ran out of fuel.
You have a pseudo ramp there. That's probably good
Yeah.
enough. Oh god, this thing was not in. Thing was pretty much just intended to go through the gate and back and forth.
Yeah, it's kind of why I'm putting the ramp in, because if that happens again, we want to be able to get it out of here.
Uh-huh. Well, for now, I think I'm going to back it in and let the battery charge a little bit. I wonder if that could have been part of the problem. Let's do that. Ah! Alright. You know, this is a pretty good view. Just out off the edge of this structure.
Off the front edge.
Yeah.
Stargate.
Well, not just that, but off to the left of the Stargate. You've got a couple of mountains. You've got this, like, Eye of Terror, like, warp rift looking thing.
There's an unknown signal over there. There should be some interior plates here somewhere for you to be able to start placing those medium cargo containers again.
Okay.
This is a cargo container, so you can access the network.
Ah. I wonder what my ping is right now. Because I'm wondering if that's what's causing all this. All my issues right now.
Well, survival kit's up.
Yay. What's the unknown encounters like? Like that unknown signal down there? That's just like a loot drop thing.
Yeah, and since I saw it, it's probably me, so I'm gonna... I mean, I've got like 55 seconds to go that far to get it, so... I might be able to travel the 3.8 kilometers in 50 seconds!
Good luck! None of us are counting on you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. I gotta readjust things so I can actually read what y'all are writing. Also heard that Netflix is trying to get hands on Star Trek's IP. That's never gonna happen. That is never gonna happen.
Yeah, Paramount thinks they're gonna make too much money off it.
Well, Paramount and CBS are never gonna let go of Star Trek. There's an Ott frigate. I ought to go get that. Just for the resources. Let's see if I can recharge my hydrogen from here to see if I can actually do that.
Oh. Apparently they self-destruct now.
Oh yeah. If their time runs out, they just boom.
Yeah, well... Some of them had, when their time runs out, they just sit there.
Yeah.
So, I wasn't sure if that was one of them. I was trying to grind down as much of the resources off it as I could.
Potentially, Z. You need a lot of hydrogen to get off the planet. Or a really small ship with a lot of lightweight ship that you can get up to and maintain atmospheric thrust as much as you can, so that you can just momentum fling yourself up into the range where the ion thrusters work. And you need a stupid amount of hydrogen to actually make it work.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Daniel. That VCOR Ott frigate, when it goes over the top of us, I'm going to try and go up and grab it.
Yeah, we could definitely use the resources here. You want my hydrogen tank?
No, because if I lose it, it's gonna be gone.
Yeah, but we got like a dozen of them up at the starbase. So.
Okay. sure. Are you gonna throw it in the cargo container? That work?
Yeah, it's in the cargo container. I was just gonna try to move it up to the hydrogen tank to refill it.
I mean, 57 percent is good enough to get me up there. That's 2 full charges. And this
Okay.
thing's gonna come right over the top of us.
Yeah, pretty much. Because at that distance, I already flew over to get to the big ship, or to the beacon.
Yep. Yeah, Z, think of atmospheric thrusters and ion thrusters like mirrors of each other. Ion really only work where Atmos stop working.
And
Wait,
you need hydrogen to bridge the gap.
unless you are really good at just lobbing yourself out of the gap and you have just the right balance.
Oh yeah, you need to be really booking it
Yeah, you.
before the atmospherics start to lose their grip.
Yeah.
Think of it as this. You're driving along. You suddenly hydroplane. Think of hydroplane as that zone between atmospheric and ion.
Where, oh shit, everything's going wrong.
Yeah. Do you really want to stop and sink?
Alright, I'm off to get the yacht.
I think I got one of those before.
Yeah, this thing looks familiar. I think I've caught one of these before, myself. Oh yeah, this is the thing that killed me in my One Life to Live. Okay, guys, I did not want to be here. Oh, wait, your doors are opening for me. Oh, thank you.
Oh, you know what it probably is?
Hmm?
Probably one of those, yeah, it's slowing down. It's probably one of those, ships that acts as a mobile door.
Yeah.
Incoming wormhole. Cannot dial out.
Yeah, by the time I get through this thing, they're gonna hate us.
You just need enough to drop it. Just not this second, because it'll crush the base.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could drop it fairly easily.
It's firing at the bugs.
Yeah. Well, it really doesn't
Right
like
next
the
to
bugs.
base.
It really does. In general, it don't like bugs.
Okay, so I can't dial out.
Right.
Because the Stargate still has an incoming wormhole.
I haven't pissed them off fully yet. But there is a strong chance that I will in short order. So, do I take out the turret that's in here that could kill me? Or do I go after the control seat?
Take out the turret.
Okay. Now I need to figure out where the turret went. Is it up here? No. It was up. Ah, there it is. Okay, turret's out. Oh God.
What?
I jumped on the back and I had one of those the super cannons pointed straight backwards.
Right at your face.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it has a ship shield generator, so that's plus.
Yeah, that'll give us the first set of parts we need to start working on our base shield.
Okay. What all? Well, I'm on board. I'm just short computer parts. How many computers do you use? 2? How many do you use? 100. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta shut the base off in order to turn off the Stargate.
Alright.
And we don't have a control suit.
Yes. Okay. I guess I could put one there. There. Alright, so I'm out of superconductors. I need large steel tubes and more computers. Alright, what do you... Large steel tubes. Okay, I'm out of superconductors. So, there's that. Okay, how many computers? 6? Eh. Let's see what you have in your inventory, ship. Looks like a whole lot of nothing. Okay. What's in here? That's just an exit. Okay, those are 2 side airlocks. What's these do? 10 computers. Hmm. 30 computers each.
You got a SPAT TT-15 freighters coming right for you.
Okay. Well, hopefully this thing is... It still has its autopilot, so... It's fighting back. Or trying to, I guess. I mean, it's putting rounds into the spurt freighter, so... And the spurt freighter isn't coming after me, so... I may end up riding this thing into a mountainside, though.
Yeah, you're almost 5 kilometers away at this point.
Uh-huh. That was only 5 computers. For some reason, I thought I got the computers and the construction components inverted. Okay, wrong. Okay, also wrong path up. This way, please, and thank you. Well, the VCore, we're still not enemies with VCore, so... Despite everything I've done. Alright, I've got 2 hacking computers up. Okay. Reactor. Okay. Control panel. Hacking computer. Maybe I can find some more computers to hack up here. Okay, there's that. Do these have superconductors in them? No. So that one is done all but superconductors. uh, Alright, so let's see. You, good sir, jump drive. Good chance I'll be able to put together
Inventory full.
a handful more of these things now. Get this faster so that I can still have its fuel to take it back home.
Well, if you can get the thing turned around and start heading back, it should have enough fuel.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
You know what's funny?
What?
The upload has shrank from hundreds of kilobytes down to like 20.
Okay, I now have four hacking computers, and I'm about to lay down a fifth once I figure out where.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
I hit the G button and we have
Blocks?
character weapons.
Oh yeah, I forgot we put that in.
Lots and lots of character weapons.
Alright. Okay. Button panels, gyroscope, LCD. Oh yes. I'm hacking the remote control right now.
Oh, good.
6, 7, 8, 9. Okay,
And-
remote control failed. I didn't get it hacked.
Well, it says that you're a friendly signal now, so.
Yeah, now I've got to work myself to the front of the ship because that's where the remote control is. I just really didn't want to have to hack my way through all this up here. Light armor. Is it behind you? No, it isn't. Let's grind this down so I can
Inventory
offload.
full.
That's a thruster. Yep, I'm slowly disassembling the snoot of this thing now, looking for the remote control block.
Yeah.
You want to know how to make a drone? Biggest thing with making a drone is the remote control block, which is what I'm looking for. Okay, not there. I could have sworn it was, like, right in this compartment. Is it further forward? Doesn't look like it. It's a battery. Is it under the cryopod? I don't think so, because that'd be a very weak place for it. Okay, 8. Load that up. Okay. Battery. Okay. Actually, no, I know what's there. What's... Okay, yeah, that goes outside. Okay, so remote control block is not there. That's an ion engine. Ion engine, I could probably disassemble those, get those out of here. Is it behind this? No? Is it behind that? No. That's a welder, so, no. Okay. It's back this way. Right. Access denied. Okay. But I'm not pissing them off, apparently, anymore.
These the Argent class frigate, right?
Hmm?
VC the Argent class frigate, right?
Aut.
That's what you're on?
AUGHT.
Inventory full.
Control station 1 has been hacked.
Inventory full.
Well, there's only one control station on the
Inventory
place that
full.
is still functional, so.
Flight seats incomplete. Yay, I heard the freaking thing finally closed down.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where the remote control block is at this point. It could be up in this room. I may have... I'm pretty sure it's in the forward section. No, it doesn't look like there's any place for it up here.
Inventory full.
But
Honestly, it doesn't look like there's that much left to hack.
yeah, I need to find the remote control.
Uh, it looks like it's hacked already.
The remote control?
Yeah.
It wasn't when I just looked at it.
Because I remote accessed your thing, said it was hacked, so.
Okay, I can steer now. It still says access denied when I search it.
Okay, well, the Stargate closed, so I'm gonna...
Oh. I'm on my way back with this thing. This should give us enough supplies to actually build the base.
yeah, but we don't have concrete.
Yeah.
So that is a cool looking ship. Flying.
Well, still, I can land. It's got landing gear on it. So I can put it down and we can just tell the build and repairs to eat it, or we can spot grind elements off of it to do what we need.
Okay, just be aware, this gate is outgoing. So if you walk into it, you'll end up on the Stargate. Unlike the way it's been for the last 30 minutes.
Well, I don't plan on going back up to space for a little while. I kind of want to
That's
just...
fine. I was just letting you know the gate's open and it's outgoing, so you won't die if you run into it.
Okay. Yee, let's slow down.
I see you doing maneuvers.
Yeah, I'm trying to burn off speed. I was going almost
Rotated.
max speed.
Does have downward facing Atmos, so just rotate it.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I see you coming in close. But yeah, that's enough resources to finish building the middle part of what's here anyway.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason why it's like, okay, it's coming over us. It's saying, feed, take me, feed me.
Oh, before you get within range of build and repair, let me turn that one unit off.
Oh, just so it doesn't disassemble it as I land?
Yeah. I think grind neutrals is off, but I'm gonna turn that on for when you land and we turn this thing back on so we'll start paring things down.
So,
If it's got landing gear, you should be able to land on this large section here.
Daniel, I am really up in the air right now. Here is kind of relative.
The side section that I put on.
Uh,
You should be able to see it. You know, that ship isn't as big as I thought it was.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, roll. Let's go. Ah,
Thing doesn't have much sideways thrust, does it?
nope. Hence why I'm having to control it through its drifts through like rolls and stuff at this point.
Okay, if you bring it up like 3 blocks.
Yep. Unfortunately, I can't tell how many blocks I'm actually going up or sideways because I go up, then I go down, then I go up, then I go down. I don't know how close I am.
Bring it forward.
Well, once the game figures itself out.
Stop.
Stopping as best as this thing can.
Now bring it sideways. And
Down?
more.
Okay.
And you should be good to land on the runway bit.
I think the landing gear are down.
Yep, they just need to be locked. And you're good. You're down.
Alright.
I approached this and all of a sudden the whole thing just goes nuts.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. And oh, Lord, what are you? Oh, you're the runway block. Okay.
Planetary freighter.
Hey, I have an unknown
Got
signal
500 power cells.
landing right here. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that could explain why I'm having issues.
What?
Oh. I was still relatively damped to the,
The ship you just captured?
yeah.
I'm gonna turn the building repair back on.
I got a leopard suit!
Ah.
I like how far I had to go to get my suit compared to how far you had to. It's right here. I also got some cucumber seeds, some med kit, and 500 space bucks. Give me all your bits. Yay, my dampeners are no longer relative. I guess consuming that entire drop pod took care of that. What are we short to get you up and running? A lot of stuff. Okay, computers, construction components. I don't see him. Okay, there's motors. But I'm willing to bet that most everything I need is on this. Well, there were displays as well, so give me some displays. I'm contemplating attempting to come through the Stargate again, but
Yep.
this time filling the transport ship up solely with cement, so we can try and get that runway done.
Yeah.
Okay, K. Remote control. Control. So, I should be able to just go through the gate, right?
Yeah, it's outgoing to the base.
Alright. Hopefully I don't destroy the asteroid base with this. Here we go. No gyro. Oh, I have no control over it. It's doing stunts. It's drifting all over the place. I'm probably gonna die. Hey! Hey!
Hey, what?
I didn't die. Uh...
Could you bring me a set of elite tools? Mine ended up getting destroyed by the Stargate.
I'll see about it. Up. Slow your roll, ship. Slow your roll. So, shouldn't this... the outgoing wormhole, stop shortly now?
It should, but it didn't for a while on the, during the last time, so... I know that when I was using it earlier, it had no problems, but...
Yeah. Okay. Inventory. Okay. Only inventory on the ship. We want... I assume you don't need an elite drill.
I don't, but I usually carry one anyway.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, for me to come back, you're gonna have to cycle.
Come on. Come on. Register that I'm not there anymore. Thank you.
Alright.
Apparently it's the one that dials.
Has the bug.
Yeah. Because when you came through last time with the rover,
Yeah.
it broke the rover.
Yeah.
And then the Stargate would close.
I'm gonna try something. You go ahead, go through. Ahead.
I just don't know if it'll close it soon after.
If it does, it does. It
And
did.
closed it. Yeah.
Yep. Oh.
You may also need to ping the big ship.
Yeah, I'm also gonna have to throw some thruster on the captured ship with the new, not the captured, the transport ship.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have the Oompa to move when fully loaded with the resource is. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and dial back. Okay, need to info gate tug. Gate ship.
Yep. And it just dialed on this side.
Alright. Remote control. Control. Let's see. Will it fit through? Things are being funky over here at the base, just control wise, but alright. I've lost contact with it. Did it come through?
I heard something explode, so I'm assuming yes. Yeah, the rear block came through.
Where'd the rest of it go? Which is, that's kind of odd that everything else detonated.
Except for that back block.
Yeah, I would have expected bits of it to be visible.
Well, thank you for the tool. Audrey.
Well, there should have been even more cement. Hey, it looks like the cement actually made it through and has already been applied. Unless you've been chugging cement back and forth through it.
No. Come on.
So it looks like gate ships might not be a feasible thing. That or we might have to, like, hang the gate higher up in the air.
maybe. Considering it's these blocks here
Yeah.
where it ends up exploding when it comes out.
Right.
What we could do. Oh, look, there's another part of it.
Oh, there. Yeah. There's the snoot over there. Sans battery. Three, 1, 3. One hundred.
Come on, make it through. So we could try something like that. Should you bring another one of those little gate ships through?
Yeah.
And then it just appears in that block space without exploding,
Yeah.
then we'll know that there's an adjustment that needs to be done.
Right. Alright, want me to just pink the cargo ship now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because it's kind of what I've been doing.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Is it set to take things that are furthest from it?
That's usually how it works.
Okay. May have to cycle this base again to shut down the gate.
Maybe, but I was waiting on a control seat in order for it to... Oh, it already looks closed to me.
Okay. Maybe an issue on my end.
We've got build repair 123 and build and repair 2.
Yeah.
We need to set them to... grind if weld gets stuck. Since weld is stuck, it should grind.
You know, for a probe that just got dropped from space, I feel pretty good about this.
I do
This-
too. It
this-
landed pretty evenly too.
Yeah. Well, it let me dial back. Okay.
Oh, I think I know what it's working on currently.
I'm gonna I've got an idea for something. And I don't know if it's gonna work, and I'm going to try and do it at the base. Okay?
Okay.
And if it works, I'll call it, or well, I'll let you know through our chat. I won't have to call and dial you up.
Okay, can you drop my bottle of hydrogen
Yeah, I can do that.
on?
I can do
I'm
that.
constantly flying around running out because I'm used to having like a bottle on me.
Yeah, okay. There's your bottle.
Thank you.
Okay. through the gate. Alright. That's pointed. We got that center line pretty good. So, grind you down. Alright. Oh, those are only small grid. Okay, well. Let's put a sorter. Need interior plates. That's yay. Unmanned drones.
Huh?
Oh, one of the guys in chat is like, thanks, he pulled off making an unmanned drone. So I was like, yay. Unmanned drones. First step on a wide world of other things you can do. Oh, connector. Connect. Let's see. How strong is the gravity here? 0.5. So I am going to have 2 gravity generators for this. This one. And this one. And I am short force gravity components. I made 1,000 gravity components. Where'd they all go?
Don't know. We should have had a bunch there from the station, too.
Yeah. We do have gravel sifters on this station too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we turned them off because we were trying to do other things at one point, so...
Alright, I'm gonna turn those suckers back on. Yeah, when I type in gravity, there are no components in the system, but apparently it has made several hundred gravity components already.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're going. I don't know what we have that would require that many gravity components.
We've got small gravity generators in several key locations to give us gravity across the floor of the base. But that really shouldn't take it that many.
Yeah. Unless, for some reason, it's just it's burning through resources but not producing anything.
I mean, it's possible.
The HSR symbol chamber. HSRS. How much is one of those? Just one. No, it's just they're counting down, but there's not enough cobalt in the system for it to have even built one.
Part of it could be the problem that I've seen where some of the units are set to share the load, share the production,
Yeah, that's what's happening.
and so it tries to share it, but there's nothing really to share it with because, not enough resources.
Okay. Let's... You are on permanent disassemble duty. Get rid of our steel, our metal grids. Because we need all that cobalt. HSRS. Don't tell me one of these things is set to make frickin'. Let's clear all this shit. My God, Daniel.
Mm.
Oh, just the sheer amount of backed up stuff that the assemblers are so confused on what resources they should pull.
Yeah.
Yep. There was an assembler set to make grids. And that was what was holding the whole thing up. This, yeah, our frickin' assembler system is so screwed so many ways to Sunday right now. There's no way to fix it other than just clearing it out. It doesn't even know what it's supposed to be building. It's like, oh, I'm gonna need more iron than I can hold. Let me grab all the iron for everything first. Why isn't there a quick clear button?
I have no idea, Keen.
Have I seen The Last Jedi? Yes, unfortunately. I kind of wish the Force had let him stay asleep. I think if it... The problem is that the person behind the story of The Last Jedi didn't respect Star Wars enough in making the movie. And honestly, if you're going to make a movie titled Star Wars, you have to respect the continuity and what has come before it. I think that as a non-Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi could have been a really good movie. as it is, but because it is a Star Wars movie, you have to look at it as a Star Wars movie, and that's where it fails. Simplers.
There's a garfish flying over.
Okay. What am I short for making? Nope, no, not disassembling. I want to assemble this. What am I short? Cobalt. Gold. Yep. Not Windows key. Alt, please. Do I think it would have been a better if Darth Sidious replaced by a different Sith Lord? Better, worse? I'm fine either way. It did kind of... There is some narrative-ness to it that doesn't feel good because... when the return of Anakin by Vader sacrificing himself to get rid of the Emperor in Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah, that's all been undone now.
Yeah, by him coming back, it doesn't mean... narratively, it's lost some of its punch. But on the people that are screaming that, oh, this is better because of whatever. I mean, the expanded universe brought Palpatine back. So I'm not... That doesn't bother me too much, really. Okay. But I did feel it was... They could have done a lot more with it. And especially since they were supposedly leaving behind the old settings. The old expanded universe. So I felt like they could have done so much
Inventory full.
more by just saying, well, screw it. We're going to do things our own way. It honestly, it felt to me more like the movies were... They were missing something. They felt more, I guess you could say, corporate. Because looking at it from just me as a fan, having seen, well,
Inventory
I saw all of the prequel trilogy in theaters, and honestly, I felt the prequel trilogy were better stories. I honestly, I felt that everybody gives Lucas this issue about the midichlorians, but honestly, I feel like it makes sense. The Republic was the height of civilization. What do we do in civilization? We science the F out of our myths. And the midichlorians were just... They had scienced the myth to the point where they'd figured it out. Honestly, that element, while a little has the potential to be somewhat of somewhat Sue-ish. It's not that big of a deal to me. Let's see. Height. Okay, that's actually fine. Field depth. Let's just do that. 2.5. Acceleration, let's reverse it. Alright, Daniel?
Yeah.
I am attempting my science. Okay?
Yeah.
Once I stop ricocheting around the room here. Alright, I'm gonna dial you and then send something through and see if this works. Okay?
Okay.
Let's see. I want filter blacklist, filter whitelist. I want okay, the gate is open. X, add.
Yep, I see the gate's open.
Alright.
Oh, you're gonna remote control it through the Stargate?
No, that's what I did last time.
Or did you set up a gravity generator to literally shoot components through?
That's what I'm doing. Okay.
Well then, give me a sec to finish building this box.
Alright. First one went through.
I just saw something shoot right out.
I guess build a wall so it just bounces back down.
Okay, you can try again.
Okay, give me a sec. Alright, first one through. Through the gate. Second one. Okay.
I hear something, but I don't see anything now.
I think the build-in repairs may be grabbing them before they get all the way through. So I'm gonna turn off the building repairs over here. One just went through. Yep.
I saw something literally shoot out. Hit.
I'm sending the cement mix out.
Oh yeah, no, it's coming through. It's hitting the wall. Some of it's making it to the wall. Some of it is barely making it out of the cannon.
I kind of want to see what this looks like from your perspective.
I'm streaming right now. You can take a look.
Yeah, but then my guys can't see it.
I'm watching your perspective on my cell phone.
Ah. Well, then the people on my end can't see it, so... So if that's the case, I'm gonna step aside. Actually, I'm gonna turn off the sorter. Because that should have just filled the ejector with... Nope. So, I've come through. And the gate closed.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what the heck was going on because all of a sudden the stuff just starts shooting through.
Okay, could you do me a favor, Daniel?
Mm.
Can you dial back to the place, go through. And turn, I guess when it shuts down, dial back here and tell it to start shooting.
Okay.
Because I want to see what it looks like from this side. On a screen bigger than my cell phone.
Okay. Come on.
You gotta wait for the gate to shut down on this end.
Okay.
Okay, gate's down.
And it's dialing. It's kind of cool because if you watch the gate on the other end that I'm dialing to,
Yeah.
after this gets about halfway through the dial sequence, the one on the other end will start quick dialing.
Ah. It's dialing. Yep.
Yeah, I'm in the last two chevrons now.
Gate's open.
Yep.
And I just turned off the sorter, so you just need to turn the sorter back on.
Yeah, I turned it back on.
Is it firing?
No, it's not even drying concrete. Oh, I just heard it shoot.
Okay.
Yep, there it goes.
Up, yep, there it is. Whoop.
Oh, building repairs on this end are nabbing it.
I turned off the build and repairs on that end, though. Hmm. That's great that we can fire the cement through the Stargate. I am very amused by this. I wonder if we could use weapons core because the bullets are now
Voxels.
are now items. If we could actually shoot a gun through the gate.
I don't know. Ugh.
Did you turn it off before you came back?
No, the thing wasn't pulling any more concrete.
Oh, okay. Let's see. You know, that's something I probably should do since I'm just constantly updating or copying my live stream data. I probably should go ahead and remember to put a link to the community Discord in there. That way, when people like Youngest is talking about this cute little drone he's made, he could go to the space engineers section and,
Put it in.
yeah. So I think I'm gonna actually go and do that right now.
I think mine still has the link to Discord in it.
Yeah.
Unless the update removed it.
Copy. Edit. Okay. Alright. Alright, so I guess if people refresh the page, the description should be updated with the Court of Fools community Discord link.
You sure you want to send them where all the fools are?
Is what it is, man.
Critical.
I kind of feel like I need to go back and let it fire more concrete through, just so we can finish off the runways.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's boring, though, sitting over there just letting it fire. Oh, yeah. Don't want to be too close to that. Don't want to eat a face full of wormhole.
Why? I heard it's delicious.
Yeah, you heard a lot of things.
Yes.
I may die before I actually... Space Engineers is going nuts. Will it keep my helmet closed? Will I die? I don't know. That's somewhat impressive.
What is?
What... What it did... Okay. Yeah, we need dial. No, we're just chunking concrete out.
I was pretty sure it wasn't chucking any out because it literally wasn't pulling anything.
No, it's pulling. And because they're all floating objects, they're all disappearing, but there you go. So what else what other resources do we need?
We need... Well, needed... reactor components, other such things, but I think we're pretty much covered on that end.
Alright.
At this point, I'm not sure. At least not until we get the, get that ship ground down.
You know, I am... The transfer system, I'm loving it. It's kind of boring, but I mean, we're getting the resources sent through. Hey, it's like I'm an Amazon delivery guy. You ordered concrete? Here you go.
Throws it
Straight
right
to
at
your
ya.
doorstep.
Well, fortunately, I built a catch on this end, so...
Hopefully the build-in repairs are actually cleaning it up and we're not just sending it off to the nether to be deleted.
Well, at this second, nothing comes through, so...
Yeah, no. We're out of cement mix. Apparently. I could have sworn we had thousands of that.
Well, we did, and then we built the additional runways in the main base.
Yeah, no, I still thought we had thousands of that. Okay, production. Cement mix. Oh god. I cannot click
What?
on my inner... It's lagging so hard I cannot tell it to actually build things.
Well, it's throwing concrete now again.
Yep. I can't even get out of the menu. Well, that hopefully is enough that the runway will be finished.
We're about halfway there at the moment.
Yeah, I get about 4,000 queued and it just shuts down. Alright. I should have queued enough cement to go through to where we'll be able to manufacture a whole nother runway segment. Oh, Z, you're starting on the moon. That's where we started. Ah, no! Damn it! Hopefully it doesn't shut down. Damn it! Daniel?
Yo.
Can you come over to the pit and give me some hydrogen? Come on, game. Where'd it go?
It was grabbed. Let's see. There we go.
Thank you. Alright. Here, you can have it back. Damn it. Yeah, I didn't have... Oh god, and this is going to destroy cement that's getting fired. Oh well. We've got one runway done. That one hasn't even been put together. We should send the Stargate mod developer all the error logs that we have on this.
It would certainly be interesting, wouldn't it? Oh, we need some power cells and we need superconductors.
Okay. Okay, space engineers. Put my feet on the ground, thank you. Okay. Oh. Alright, you said, superconductors?
And power cells.
C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Power cells. And superconductors. Alright. Okay. Production. And alright. I'm sending superconductors through.
Yep, I see the wires come flying in.
Hey. And now power cells should be going through.
Okay. I think all we got left that we need is like 1,000 reactor components.
Reactor components?
Yeah. I don't know if we actually have any though.
I wouldn't be surprised if we did. We have some. Scattered all over the place. Yeah, we probably have 1,000 of them scattered in multiple different locations. No. reactor components. Alright. This is probably one of the more... It's dull, but it's one of the more interesting things I've done in Space Engineers. Firing through things through the Stargate. I don't know if they've added that feature to cryopods or not, Z. I don't think they do. Whether cryopods count as medbays for respawn features.
They don't count as med bays for respawn features, but they do kind of, over long term, act as med bays for healing you.
Okay. Oh god. I am looking forward to tomorrow evening because I will be done with school.
All together or for now?
Until August. For my degree, I have to have, I have to take participation for both, radio participation and newspaper participation. Meaning I have to work for both the college newspaper and the college, radio station. I did the college television station this semester. I have video field production and a level 1 and a level 2 foreign language, my capstone class, and an internship. And if it hadn't been for all this quarantine kerfluffle, I'd be doing the internship this summer. But because it was indefinite and nobody had a good idea of how long it was going to take, a lot of the companies that were doing internships just said, okay, we're not doing internships. Okay, just had some reactor components go through. More reactor components.
Yep.
The reactor components have a completely different noise when they go through the portal than anything else. I mean, in all honesty, I could just sit here and drain all of the component materials that we have in the base out down there.
Well, it wouldn't really work because we only have a single cargo container down here.
True. But how are we doing on the second runway?
I don't even see the block.
Okay, that's good or bad?
I don't know. It may have been destroyed because one of the weapon systems started shooting, and I heard a like something was destroyed, but didn't see any debris.
That probably means it was destroyed. Ah, crap. Because I turned gravity off, I came through.
Yeah.
But because I came through, things aren't being thrown.
Oh, sorry.
Or are they?
Yeah, no, it was actually destroyed.
Okay.
Well, at least now it's building on it.
Okay. Well, I mean, we still got a huge amount of resources in. So,
Fuel critical.
alright, where is the moon up there? So, Daniel.
Yeah.
Oh, that part just went bloop and fell over. I was thinking, if we, extend this out, like, maybe another runway here, or actually, no, you did that, the downward ramp here. I'm trying to figure out where we should put our big deep space antenna to talk to the moon. Maybe over on this side?
Yeah, I mean, I only put this down here as a base for us to kind of, once we get our aircraft up and running.
Yeah, but I'm
So
just...
park them off to the side of the runway. We can
Yeah.
move to anywhere we want on that.
I guess if we pushed it further back and then put the... Let me see how big this thing is. Because this sucker's huge. And we're going to have to build one on the... on the space base as well. Okay, it's one of those things that... I don't know if we'd be able to build it without having a blueprint of it.
Well, we should be able to. I was able to do it before on a different thing, so.
Okay, yeah, I could build it. Okay. So I'm gonna get some steel plates. Build. Get some more hydrogen. I'm not sure I follow your question, Z. Okay, why am I not getting hydrogen?
I don't know. That started happening to me as well recently.
Ah, crap. Okay. Server lag saved me. Alright. So, 9. What do I need to place that? Steel plate? I have a steel plate. Hmm. Okay.
Okay, we're short about 1,800 cement mix.
Okay. I'm gonna start trying to place the antenna. Bullshit. You can place.
Fuel critical.
Yes, I know fuel's critical. That's why I'm not using it. Stop complaining. There we go. We're gonna have to get the deep space antenna on the asteroid base figured out now. I think. But once we get a deep space antenna on the asteroid base... Actually, it could be a completely separate grid on the upper asteroid. Just as long as it's powered.
Yeah.
And just has a relay antenna down here. We'll need to see how much power this thing eats. I'll have to ship down large steel tubes and small steel tubes and radio components. Hey, Daniel?
Yeah.
The gate never shut down. So I can't go home.
It looks shut down to me.
Okay, well, then it did, and it just doesn't look like it to me. A lot of people actually make use of US built warships. So that's not all that unusual. I do find it amusing that we started on the moon, found an asteroid, sent a probe to the Earth-like planet to start our base. It's almost like it's backwards from how it should be.
And my tank's almost out of shit.
Oh, hello.
Inventory full.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn the building repairs on. There's so many power cells just floating here. Yeah.
Yeah, I have been enjoying VR a lot, so. It's just, I don't know about streaming VR.
Yeah.
Really not that good at it.
Who says you have to be good? Have you not been paying attention to us playing, Remnant? I don't think anybody could argue that we're good.
Yeah, looks like it needs large steel tubes, small steel tubes, more construction components, more computers, huge amounts of radio components, and a lot of steel plates.
Okay.
We also need more concrete.
Yeah, I'm on it. Let's see. I wish I could search by typing into the to build the whitelist, but
Yeah.
okay. We need freaking A. We need computers, construction components, large and small
Steel tubes.
steel tubes. Large steel tube. If we have the space, we might want to put another cargo container there. Just thinking about it.
Yeah. We're still waiting on those reactor components.
No, I sent like several thousand through.
None of them ended up making it to the reactor.
Maybe we should put something better than just relying on the busy build and repairs to pick them up.
You know.
Like collectors?
Yeah, that could work. That's actually what I was thinking.
Small steel tube. Production. Alright, I'm queuing a crap ton of cement mix right now to go through.
Okay.
It's sending like large steel tube, small steel tube, concrete mix right now. And we're losing some of them, I know, just because of cleanup is grabbing them.
Alt F10. Trash removal. Suspend.
Fuel critical.
You know, since I'm here...
There, the entire bottom of this thing is now lined with
Collectors?
collectors.
Are they piped up?
They will be as soon as they build up. I need to get some interior plate, pipe them up.
Do I need to send interior plates through?
I know, we got like
Okay.
$1.5 grand of them. And this thing just stole all my steel plates.
There we
Oh, wow.
go. Okay, Z, there's way too many Iron Thunders that I'm not sure what you're talking about, so... unfortunately, I have to stay in this area, otherwise things start not working anymore. Otherwise, I'd be off doing other things. But speaking of, okay, oh, that thing. Okay, yeah, all right. Okay. You know, speaking of other things, yeah, that making sense was Z mentioning something. I am going to have to step away for a moment. I need to dehydrate.
Uh, oops.
Alright. I have returned.
Welcome back. We need computers.
Okay. I thought I queued them up to go through. I'll send some.
And we might have gotten some, but a lot.
Alright, I just queued up 3,000 computers. And I'm pretty sure the computers are one of the things that are on the whitelist, the Drain All whitelist. Yep. So computers should be heading your way eventually. Oh. Let's see, is that Crunch over there messaging me? No. Okay. Yeah, wrong button. Ice. guess I can search this whole thing for computers. Alright, like 1,000 computers should have just went through.
I hear the sound of things coming through it, appearing for a fraction of a second, and disappearing.
Well, hopefully they're actually arriving. Turn you off for now. I'm coming back through. I've turned the ejector off. This time I brought my own hydrogen. Well, the runway segment is done. It looks like.
Yep, I added a couple more.
Okay. It might be better. Okay, you did add one to the nose of this. I just saw I just saw the two that you. It looked like they went sideways.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it might be better to have a 3-block runway, but you're already on it.
I just can't add the third block until,
One of the others are done.
yeah. That's the build zone for this antenna.
Yeah. Well, we might want to pull this back wall here back to about like where visually it looks like it's done. Just so we don't potentially have SPIDs climbing up on here.
Oh, I was just going to put an additional block here.
Hmm?
On this side.
Yeah.
and then put a interior turret here.
Eh.
But for some reason they appear and then they disappear. It's like they want to be here and then they don't want to be here. But dang, this thing is huge.
Yes, it is. Alright, let's drop these things because those are just items that we don't need that functions as ammo for some of the guns that were torn off and just take up space. So that is done. How's the underside looking? Ah, I didn't realize we had that down here. Ah. So it's been catching stuff, and it's all plumbed up. So... Okay. GPS. New from current position. Chart doer bar 4. We want this to be Earth-like base. Like base. And what the fuck nuts? Okay. Probably just things happening. Do I have... Was that you?
I saw nothing.
Did you do nothing?
Okay, so EX1 point defenses are out of ammo. It says those should charge off the power grid though, right?
What? The... the point defenses?
Yeah, the ones underneath.
If they're what I think... Yeah, those should go off of the power grid.
Okay, because I can take direct control of those, but they don't seem to have any ammo. This thing, however, actually fires.
Yep. I like the look of that thing.
Yeah, there's a junk pirate over there.
The Junkers aren't pissed at us yet.
Yeah, well, this thing doesn't seem to have the range to hit it anyway.
True.
But yeah, you actually walked into it as it was firing, because I can't target you directly.
Yeah.
So as you were running backwards, I fired it behind you and you ran right into it.
Ah. I just assumed I got too close to this thing while it was changing build states.
No. It should be in its second to final build state at this point.
Yep. Who's my favorite female Star Wars character?
Leia. No, Ahsoka. Sorry. Which one's is that?
She is the,
Oh, dude, Swank, help me grab these cryopods before the resources are used on other things.
what, huh?
Help me grab the cryopods before the resources are used on other things.
Okay. But the Natasi Dala was the she was a Imperial who basically took over the Imperial remnant post Yuzong Vong invasion.
Ah.
Right. She ended up becoming the leader of the Galactic Alliance, which was the successor state to the New Republic.
Ah. Post Yuzon Vong invasion.
Yes. And she was a headache for the New Republic for a few years when she was still a functioning Imperial. But yeah, she I would have to say she's my favorite female character.
I know of her.
If I'm remembering correctly, she was also the one, like, she ran the Maw installation in Legends.
Oh, is she the redhead?
Redheaded Imperial?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I always thought that she was quite attractive. I also know that Luke was supposed to have been married to a redheaded female Jedi at some point.
Sort of? Mara Jade was an Imperial, was a hand of the Emperor. Meaning, she was a force-sensitive assassin that worked for the Empire and tried to kill Luke on several occasions. And it turned from trying to kill him into defeat meets friendship after a while. Or defeat means friendship. I'm contemplating placing converting that defensive platform that I have that hasn't had guns for several streams.
Yeah.
Just
Because I got taken off due to
yeah.
mod switches.
I don't remember if she was the one that tried that. But I would put. I would. I'm thinking about attaching the our base's dish onto that satellite.
Yep. All steel tubes and radio components.
Okay.
What's left of that thing.
Well, I'm gonna dial in, back in, and get small steel tubes and radio components on their way.
Okay. Yeah, because this kind of works. I just made it one too wide. So I'm going to cut this thing back again. I don't think I've heard of that Imperial lady by name,
Yeah.
but I do know of her. I've seen pictures of her in the past.
It's either gonna be Natasi Dala or frickin' Izard. Yvain Izard.
Again, another one I probably don't know of.
She was the one. She ran Imperial Intelligence in Legends, and she was the one that was given personally by the Emperor the Lucinkia.
Was that one of the Imperial Dreadnoughts?
Yes, that was an Executor class Superstar Destroyer. It's probably the most famous Legends Superstar Destroyer. In that Rogue Squadron captured it, and it was given to the New Republic. And when the ship was finally lost against the Yuzong Vong, how it was lost was that it was one of 3 ships defending a planet, and the Vong brought in one of their world ships, and so they slowly, over time, because the ship was too damaged from fighting to defend the planet, to escape, because it'd have to push out past the gravity well, which the Vong were holding pretty hard, that they slowly disassembled all the important parts that they needed to keep off of the Lucinkia, and then crammed it full with as much explosives as they could, and then rammed it into a world ship.
Sounds like it would have worked.
But originally, the Lucinkia was upside down, buried it was buried under Coruscant, and its gravity plating was reversed. So if you were on the ship and you were climbing up, you were actually climbing down.
Yeah. So why was it that way?
Because originally the Lucinkia was a prison ship for high importance prisoners.
So they flipped it upside down so everyone would climb closer to the ground?
Yeah. It was buried under Coruscant. Like skyscrapers and stuff. Alright. Radio components are now added to the firing solution.
Yeah. Firing solution.
Yeah. You've got radio components. I guess we don't need construction components anymore, do we?
Not at the moment. Right now we need small steel tubes and radio components. whole bunch more of the concrete and
Concrete's coming through.
so this reactor was torn down. I'm wondering if it did. So this reactor's up and running.
Okay.
25 uranium. So far.
Oh shit. Guess who forgot to turn on the gate here?
You did?
Yep. I've just been firing materials at the back of the base wall.
Yeah, because we've chucking all the small steel tubes we've been pulling off the ship into that.
Well, the building repairs are cleaning up my mess. Okay, things should be starting to come through fairly soon. Okay, our building repairs are off.
I have them running in pairs down along the center line.
Hmm.
Building repairs. I have the inner set to grind. Or, yeah, no, the outer set to grind only, the inner set to weld.
Okay. Let's see. We have...
Oh, I just saw a power cell flying through. And the pit is working exactly as advertised.
Alright.
This reminds me of watching Stargate all those years ago when they used to shoot their drone through,
Yes.
check out planets.
Okay. We needed computers.
No, we could probably use more here.
Okay, some computers should be firing through. Alright, control panel. Sorter, we're going to...
I don't know what's going on. I hit forward and all of a sudden I shoot forward.
Construction components. I'm going to remove those from the list. So D-Swing, who is your favorite Star Wars character? Favorite Star Wars character?
Revan, for me.
Yeah, my problem with Revan is that when you include him, everybody has their own Revan story.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's why I like him. Because, you know, in my playthroughs of the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic, I usually just played him as a good guy, you know, return to the light side, and then if I was feeling especially evil, I'd play him as the guy who turned Bastila into the evil Sith version.
Unfortunately, I can't just say Revan is like my favorite because there is no standardized Revan. Everybody's Revan is different. And I may think that your Revan is shit and lower quality than, say, Rey.
Everybody's got their own opinion.
Yeah. That was kind of my point.
But in my opinion, the best character in Star Wars, next to Ahsoka, is Revan. Because he's such a universal character.
Honestly, I would say Thrawn makes Revan look like as a character, Thrawn is by far a superior character.
Yeah, but I already knew Thrawn was one of your favorite characters of Star Wars. Probably not the, but one of.
Yeah. There's some characters that I just loved reading about, even though I wasn't fond of their character, like the Sasolo family.
Sasolo?
Yeah. The mainline branch of the Solo family. They were like real assholes. Also, one of them in trying to be like the hero in the Yuzong Vong War. Fired Centerpoint at a fleet of Happen ships.
Why would you fire Centerpoint?
He fired it at a fleet of Happen ships that were engaging a fleet of Yuzong Vong ships. Alright, I've sent through a huge amount of stuff.
Yeah, I saw some radio components and a lot of
I turned off the
power cells.
I've turned off the sorter. I also sent through a crap ton of small steel tubes. Probably 7,000 small steel tubes.
The batteries we got, they'll be charged in about 25 minutes. So we've got 8 batteries per side up here.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't send through near enough of the radio components. I didn't realize it was
that much.
Yeah. it needs thousands of them, so that's gonna take a little bit to get those up.
Yeah,
and sent down.
We can load up the world at some point during the week and just let stuff fly through.
Yeah.
Because we need massive amounts of concrete here too.
Right.
Concrete, cement, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, we get all the small steel tubes got through, at least. The plan for next week will be to explore this planet. Maybe go out hunting some of the shipping that's around the planet. See if we can find any ground installations. Maybe see about doing some salvage out there, active salvage.
Active salvage.
One of the big things is we don't want to mine on the Earth-like, because we're already making space engineers cry with the voxel damage up there. So, we're going to try and avoid doing too much more voxel damage.
Yeah, I
And
had to get a little bit of ice here because we're completely out of that stuff here.
yeah. And yeah, that's kind of where we are on that front. We've got 15 minutes before my stream hits its end point, or I would like to
Yeah,
have it
that's the
ended
same
by. Oh dear, there's no floor there. But otherwise, I feel like we're pretty close to being done. Is that AM? 10 o'clock AM? Up there, or is that a P?
Where
Under the compass.
I'm not seeing a time under the compass.
Okay, so I'll have to share with you how you turn that on. But local time, I'm trying to figure out if that's an A. Yeah, it's 10:03 a.m.
Because it's 11:07 p.m. here.
And that means the sun is just now coming over that cliff. That's the only way it makes sense. Unless the sun is going down. Which it kind of
let's not
feels like
forget.
the sun is going down.
Let's not forget, the way we have this set up is it's a 24-hour to 24-hour life period. So,
Yeah.
considering it was dawn when we started, it's only been 3 hours.
Yeah.
So it could very well be 10 in the morning in game.
No, it is 10 in the morning local here in game. I'm just trying to figure out if our position on the planet means that we're going into what effectively is night because we're on the frickin' wrong side of a mountain.
Well, that's why I put down the reactor. We haven't gotten much sun at all. Okay, floor's in. Under the antenna.
Okay. What are you doing, Chef?
I don't know. Where are you?
I'm looking at the military. Oh, you're crashing. That's what you're doing.
Salvage.
Maybe it's crashing? It's a cool looking ship. Go ahead and ride it, Z. I mean, nobody can stop you.
It looks like it might have gotten real close to the ground and then stabilized.
Yeah, I think it's turning. Like it's going around this mountain.
Probably have collision avoidance turned on then.
Yeah. That is a cool looking...
Oh, I see it on your stream.
Yeah, it's cool looking.
Looks like one of those older cargo ships that was converted.
Yeah. But this one's been touched up since the cold mod dropped. And not cold mod, but the cold
DLC.
yeah. It's got an antenna dish on it.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of the stuff has been touched up quite a bit since Frostbite came out.
And that one fixed weapon it's gonna broadside us with. Okay, so plan for next week. Get the we'll be throwing antenna stuff back and forth. I'll probably go ahead and while we're shunting resources down here through the gate, go ahead and slap an antenna on my my probe body that's up there, my turret body, so that we can have communication between here and the base.
You may have to up the probe's power.
I may, yeah. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to slap this one down, was to see how much power it actually needed.
We need another 4,030 or 4,300 radio antenna.
Daniel? At max range, guess how much power it consumes?
300 megawatts.
If only. Want to take a second guess?
300 gigawatts.
No. Off by about an order of magnitude. 32 gigs.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I put in all these extra batteries, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna have to throw down one of the ice reactor things.
Remote connect to the frickin' base and then open up the Stargate on the other end and start throwing resources through without having to go back.
That's one of the big things I was thinking about. I'm gonna have to install something to function like a camera inside the base.
Yeah.
Which may be just an interior turret. Because somebody's going to have to be there so that they can see it, so it renders in, so that it actually does what it's supposed to do.
I just put in one of these laser turrets over here. They have a camera.
Yes, but you can accidentally fire them inside the base. Whereas if we put an interior turret with no ammo, it can't fire.
No, that's... You know, one of the things I'm agitated with Weapons Core for,
Oh?
like the turrets,
Yeah?
any of the turrets,
Yeah?
You can't set them to target anything.
Yes, you can.
Through the main menu, you can.
Yeah, okay, there's that. But you know why? That the main menu is full of garbage code that slows it all down and makes it a mess.
So you want to go into the weapon score stuff and set them to point defense?
I can. I will eventually, but
Yeah.
probably not this evening.
That's fine.
I've got, well, in essence, in 5 minutes, I'm going to be jumping back in and trying to finish off that final.
That's fine. These batteries will be done charging in about 19 minutes. And then
So-
the reactor should kick down from full on output.
Okay. Well, I am running out of things to do. There's not much that we can do in the next 5 minutes that will be a good use of our time. Although, coming over here and getting a screenshot of the base now seems like it'd be a good use of the time. Okay. Let's head that way. Okay. Want to come over here for a sec?
Yeah, I'm on my way over.
I want to grab like a screenshot. Unfortunately, it's dark, so we may need to, yeah, we get better, like.
Well, I've got 2 of the large zone lights on here, so.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's good enough for now. So, with that, I'm gonna get a screenshot. There we go. We're both there. It's probably too small for anybody to actually see. Probably need to. I'm gonna move forward. F8. Let's pull this around. Turn my lights on. If not, okay. F8 light. There we go. That's a good screenshot. So, with that, gonna end things here. Thank you, Daniel, for having the server up. And thanks everybody in chat who showed up. And we'll be seeing you later. Until then, bye-bye.
Good night, everybody. There's a junk ship coming around behind the base.
Oh no. Okay, where is my streaming software?